Hey everyone, and welcome to the channel. I'm Taki. We'll be having simple conversations to help you improve your speaking and listening skills.
No matter your level, you're welcome here. So, grab a snack, get comfy, and let's jump into the world of English together. Let's get started. Hey David, what are you up to this weekend?
Hey Sarah, not much. Just planning to catch up on some reading and maybe take a walk in the park. How about you?
I was actually thinking about taking a little weekend trip somewhere. Have you ever been to that lavender farm out in Willow Creek?
Not that I recall. Sounds interesting, though. What's there to do?
They have these beautiful fields of lavender, perfect for photos. Apparently, they also have a little shop that sells homemade lavender products like soap and candles. Plus, it's supposed to be really peaceful out there.
Peaceful sounds nice, but wouldn't it be crowded with people taking photos?
Maybe, but it's a big farm, so I think we could find a quiet corner. We could even pack a picnic lunch and have it under the trees.
A picnic sounds lovely, but wouldn't the lavender smell a bit overwhelming?
Good point. Maybe a picnic isn't the best idea. We could just grab some coffee and pastries from that cute bakery in town before heading out there.
Now that sounds more my speed. Coffee and beautiful scenery.
Exactly. We could even take a detour and drive along the coast for a bit. Enjoy the fresh air and maybe see some seabirds.
I like that idea. Is it a far drive to the farm?
Not too bad, about an hour and a half. It would be a nice change of scenery.
All right, you've convinced me. Lavender Farm and Coastal Drive this weekend sounds like a good plan.
Great. I'll pack a little basket with snacks and drinks just in case. We can make a whole day of it.
Sounds perfect. Looking forward to a relaxing weekend with a twist.
Oh, that reminds me. Did you see the article about that new hiking trail that just opened up near the coast? We could stop by there on the way back from the farm if you're up for a little walk.
A hike might be pushing it for relaxation, but the views might be worth it. Is it a difficult trail?
Not at all, it's rated as easy. More like a scenic nature walk than a challenging hike. And there's a great lookout point at the end with breathtaking views of the ocean.
Breathtaking views? You had me at breathtaking. All right, a short hike sounds good too. We can pack some water bottles in the basket.
Perfect. This trip just keeps getting better and better. Maybe we can even find a little beach nearby and dip our toes in the water before heading home.
Now you're really tempting me. Wading in the ocean sounds like the ultimate way to unwind after a day of lavender and scenery.
See? This weekend is going to be amazing. We can explore a new place, enjoy some nature, and just relax by the ocean. It'll be the perfect balance of adventure and peace.
You're right. I have to admit, I'm starting to get excited for this trip. Thanks for suggesting it, Sarah. Maybe we can make it a tradition. Little weekend getaways to explore hidden gems around the area.
Oh, David, I love that idea. There are so many charming towns and beautiful natural spots within a few hours' drive. We could spend a whole year exploring them all.
Sounds like a plan. This weekend might just be the beginning of many more adventures to come.
Speaking of adventures, did you remember to check the weather forecast? We don't want to get caught in a downpour in the middle of a lavender field.
Good call. Pulls out phone, let's see. Sunny skies all weekend with a slight breeze. Perfect weather for a stroll through the farm.
Awesome. Now all that's left is to figure out what to wear. I want to be comfortable for the hike, but still look cute for pictures in the lavender.
That's always the challenge, isn't it? Maybe a pair of comfy jeans, some cute sneakers, and a flowy top that you can tie around your waist when it gets warm.
Oh, perfect. And a hat, of course, to keep the sun off. Maybe a straw hat with a lavender ribbon to match the scenery?
Now you're getting carried away. But a hat is a good idea. Maybe I'll pack a light jacket too, just in case the ocean breeze gets chilly in the evening.
Smart thinking. We don't want to be unprepared. Oh, and don't forget your camera. We'll want to capture all these beautiful moments.
Of course not. My camera's all charged and ready to go. I can already picture some stunning photos of the lavender fields and the ocean views.
Me too. This trip is going to be so Instagrammable. Maybe we can even start a travel blog to share our hidden gem discoveries with others.
A travel blog? That might be fun, as long as we keep the location details a little vague to avoid overcrowding these special places.
Absolutely. We can share the beauty without spoiling the hidden charm. This trip just keeps getting better and better: lavender, scenery, relaxation, and maybe even a new creative project.
You always know how to turn a weekend getaway into a full-blown adventure, Sarah. I wouldn't have it any other way. Speaking of full-blown adventures, have you thought about what we might do with all those lavender products we were talking about? Maybe we can turn this trip into a full-on spa experience at home.
Oh my gosh, David, that's brilliant. We could get some lavender bath salts and make a relaxing soak after the trip. Maybe even some lavender lotion for a post-hike massage.
Now you're talking. We could light some lavender candles for aromatherapy and unwind completely. This trip just keeps getting more and more therapeutic.
Exactly. It'll be like extending the lavender farm experience into our own home spa. We could even try making some lavender-infused sugar cookies using some of the fresh ingredients we might find at the farm shop.
Lavender sugar cookies? You had me at sugar cookies. I can already picture them. Light, fluffy, and infused with that subtle lavender aroma. The perfect treat to end a perfect weekend.
See? This trip is turning into a full sensory experience. We'll be surrounded by the beauty of the lavender fields, the fresh ocean air, delicious treats, and the calming scent of lavender in our home spa.
It sounds absolutely delightful, Sarah. Maybe we should pack a small cooler bag for the lavender products we buy. We wouldn't want those delicate scents to fade away on the drive home.
Excellent point. And maybe a reusable shopping bag to avoid using plastic at the farm shop. We can embrace the peaceful lavender vibes while being eco-conscious.
You've thought of everything, Sarah. This trip is shaping up to be unforgettable. A perfect blend of relaxation, adventure, and a touch of creativity with the lavender treats.
I'm so glad you're excited, David. It's always more fun to explore new places with someone who shares the adventure. Who knows, maybe we'll discover a hidden gem or two that becomes our own special weekend tradition.
I have a feeling you're right, Sarah. This little lavender farm trip might just be the start of something wonderful. Now, how about we map out a rough itinerary for the weekend? We can figure out the exact timing for each stop, and maybe even research some local restaurants near the coast for a delicious lunch option.
Fantastic idea, David. We can make a little checklist too, just to ensure we don't forget anything important. Sunscreen, hats, water bottles, comfy shoes, camera, and of course some extra cash for any unexpected treats.
Perfect. Maybe we can even download some relaxing lavender music to play in the car during the drive. Set the mood for a peaceful and enjoyable journey.
Oh, David, you're spoiling me. Lavender music sounds amazing. We can alternate it with some upbeat tunes for the scenic coastal drive. Keep the energy flowing.
Deal. All right, let's get started on this itinerary. The sooner we plan it out, the sooner we can pack our bags and hit the road for our lavender adventure.
All right, David, I think I found the perfect lunch spot near the coast. It's a little seafood shack with amazing reviews for their fresh catch and homemade clam chowder.
Ooh, clam chowder sounds perfect for a seaside lunch. Let's check out the menu online. Wow, they even have a lavender lemonade on the drink list. How fitting is that?
See? Lavender is following us everywhere. We have to try it just for the experience. All right, I added the restaurant to our itinerary. Now, how about the hike?
I found a few options. There's a short, paved trail that leads to a secluded beach cove. Sounds perfect for dipping our toes in the water.
Perfect. We can pack a change of clothes and towels just in case we get tempted for a quick swim. Maybe some waterproof phone cases too for some scenic ocean selfies.
You and your selfies, Sarah. All right, added the beach cove hike and swim essentials to the list. Now, about the lavender farm itself.
Right. I found their website and it looks amazing. They have a whole section dedicated to their different lavender products: soaps, candles, lotions, even lavender honey. We're definitely going to need a bigger shopping bag.
Seems like it. Maybe we can split a bigger bag and fill it with all sorts of lavender goodies. A little spa souvenir for each of us.
Love that idea. We can create our own custom lavender spa kits at home. This trip just keeps getting better and better.
Agreed. It's amazing how a simple suggestion for a weekend getaway has turned into this elaborate, relaxing adventure.
Good morning, David. Time to get ready for our lavender adventure.
Morning, Sarah. The smell of coffee brewing is already getting me motivated.
Perfect. While you're making coffee, I'll double-check our checklist and make sure we haven't forgotten anything. Sunscreen, hats, water bottles, comfy shoes, camera, cooler bag, reusable shopping bag, check, check, check.
Looks like you've got everything covered, organized adventurer. Coffee's ready.
Thanks. This smells amazing. Just what I need to kickstart the day. Perfect.
So, what's the plan for the morning? Do we pack the car right after breakfast or do we want to grab a quick bite to eat somewhere?
Good question. We could grab breakfast sandwiches at that bakery you mentioned earlier. They have those delicious pastries we can keep for snacks later too.
Pastries for later sounds like a win to me. Alright, bakery for breakfast, then car loading and hitting the road. We should be at the farm by lunchtime if we leave early enough.
Sounds like a plan. Let's finish our coffee and get a move on. I can't wait to see those beautiful lavender fields in person.
Me neither. Maybe we can even try picking our own lavender ourselves, if they allow it.
Now that would be a cool souvenir. Dried lavender to decorate our home and remind us of this wonderful weekend.
Perfect. Alright, let's get this lavender adventure officially started. Ready when you are, Sarah?
Let's go. This weekend is going to be unforgettable. And for the second part, hey Ben, what are you up to tonight? Fancy a movie night?
Sure, sounds good. Anything in particular you'd like to watch?
I was thinking maybe a classic film. There's this great documentary I found about the history of animation.
A documentary? Come on, Amelia, live a little. How about some high-octane action for a change? There's a new superhero movie out that just hit streaming.
Superhero movies? Been there, done that. Documentaries can be thrilling too, you know. They can teach you so much about the world.
But superheroes, explosions, epic fight scenes. Come on, admit it. Wouldn't you rather watch something that will blow your mind?
Maybe some mind-blowing facts about animation would do the trick? Think about it, the evolution of animation techniques, the iconic characters that shaped our childhoods, the impact on storytelling.
Okay, you make a point. But documentaries can be so dry sometimes. Don't you want to laugh or feel the adrenaline pumping?
There are plenty of funny documentaries out there, and some can be incredibly suspenseful, especially historical ones or true crime investigations.
Alright. I'm open to suggestions. Maybe there's a documentary out there that could actually entertain me. What kind of documentaries are you into besides animation history?
Well, there are some fascinating ones about nature and wildlife. There's even a hilarious documentary about a group of penguins trying to steal eggs from a neighboring colony.
Penguins stealing eggs? Now that sounds like something I could get behind. Maybe documentaries aren't all bad after all.
See? Just give them a chance. We could even compromise and alternate between documentaries and movies you like. 1 week action flicks, the next week something more thought-provoking.
That could actually work. We could explore different genres and maybe even learn something new along the way. Who knows, I might even become a documentary convert.
Don't get ahead of yourself, but I'm glad you're open to it. So, Penguin Heist documentary or superhero showdown?
Alright, you win this round. Let's see those penguin thieves in action. Maybe next time we can tackle some high-octane animation history.
Deal. Now, let's pop some popcorn, grab some snacks, and get ready for a truly unique movie night. Alright, here we go. Operation Adorable Penguin Heist commences.
Okay, I have to admit, I'm curious to see how these penguins pull off a great egg napping. Wow, these penguins are way more aggressive than I thought. Look at them waddling after each other like little soldiers.
They might be cute, but they're determined little creatures. See how they're strategizing their attack on the neighboring colony?
Okay, I gotta give them credit, that's some impressive teamwork. And that one penguin who keeps getting tripped by his own belly? Hilarious.
Right? See, documentaries can be funny, but it also shows the importance of cooperation and resourcefulness in the animal kingdom.
Oh no, that sneaky seagull is after them. Come on, little guys, you can do it.
I know, right? This is actually pretty suspenseful.
Yes, they did it. Those penguins are champions. I have to admit, Emilia, that was way more entertaining than I expected.
See? Told you documentaries could be exciting. So, what did you think? Open to exploring some more next week?
Absolutely. Maybe that nature documentary you mentioned, with the funny narration? And who knows, maybe I'll even suggest a documentary next time.
Sounds like a plan. This movie night turned out to be a win-win. We got entertained, learned something new, and maybe even discovered a newfound appreciation for documentaries.
To penguins, unexpected adventures, and the power of a good documentary.
Cheers to that. Now, how about some penguin-themed cookies to celebrate their heist success?
Wow, Emilia, these look amazing. You even made little fish for them to nibble on.
Thanks. I thought it would be a fun way to commemorate our first documentary movie night. How about we name them? This one with the slightly crooked hat can be Steve, the leader of the heist.
Perfect. And this one with the mischievous grin can be Barry, the penguin who kept tripping. You know, this whole documentary and cookie thing has me thinking. Maybe we could even make a little blog or social media page dedicated to our movie nights.
A blog? That's a cool idea. We could share our thoughts on the movies, post fun facts about the documentaries, and even include some baking recipes inspired by the films.
Exactly. It could be a way to share our love for movies with others and maybe even inspire them to explore different genres, just like we did tonight.
I love it. We could call it the popcorn experiment or something like that. A fun way to document our exploration of the cinematic world, from blockbusters to documentaries and everything in between.
The popcorn experiment. It has a ring to it. We could even ask viewers for suggestions on what to watch next. Make it a truly interactive experience.
This is getting better and better. We could even have themed movie nights with snacks and decorations inspired by the films. A superhero night with popcorn and themed candies.
Emilia, you're a genius. This movie night turned into a whole creative project. Who knows, maybe our little blog will become a hit and inspire others to have their own unique movie nights.
Wouldn't that be something? Well, even if it's just for us, I think the popcorn experiment is a great idea. We can start brainstorming some content for the blog tomorrow.
Sounds like a plan. For now, let's enjoy these delicious penguin cookies and celebrate a successful first night of exploration and discovery.
To the popcorn experiment. And to many more movie nights filled with laughter, learning, and maybe even a few unexpected penguin heists.